But let's move on to Claressa Shields. So Claressa Shields, she's been into it with Alycia Baumgardner. It was an event. It's probably here. Yeah, it was an event where it was at a Ronda Rousey fight, and I'm gonna just let y'all see.
Wait, get out the way. I want to get in there. No. World star.
Not right now.
I'll referee.
Alycia Baumgardner, homegirl right here. She just threatened to whoop Claressa Shields' ass.
I'm calling her to get
So she's telling her she's gonna put hands and feet on her. And Claressa just pop her in the mouth, you know, give her a nice little bitch slap, like, ho, calm that shit down. So now they getting into it. What's this? Claressa Shields says she suing Alycia Baumgardner and MVP for defamation. I'm not gonna handle it with the law. I'm gonna handle it in court. Get your books ready. Now, because Alycia Baumgardner had put out a statement, and MVP actually banned Claressa Shields from all events, and then Alycia Baumgardner, she had put out a statement. This was a statement. When your purpose is to elevate, there will always be people who attempt to pull you down from the level in which they operate. The situation that occurred on Saturday was unprovoked, entirely consistent, and the situation that occurred on Saturday was unprovoked and entirely consistent with the individual involved. While attending Most Valuable Promotions' inaugural MMA event as a guest, I was physically assaulted without provocation. The behavior follows a continued pattern from someone who has publicly celebrated other fighters' brain injuries, initiated one-sided altercations at press conferences, and consistently displayed hostility towards other women. That conduct is unacceptable and should not be tolerated in any professional sport. This behavior reflects a pattern of hostility, chaos, and attention-seeking conduct that continues to embarrass women's sports. This situation has been and will continue to be handled legally and professionally. My focus remains beyond individuals who lack discipline, professionalism, and self-control. Inside or outside the ring, I have spent my career representing myself, my family, in sports of boxing with class, integrity, and respect. I will continue to do so. I want to congratulate Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix on the event that continues to raise the ceiling for women's combat sports. And I look forward to continuing to be a positive force in the evolution of the sport. So MVP, which is the who hosted the event, it was their event. They banned Claressa, how the fuck you say this bitch name? They banned her from the event. And Alycia, they did not get banned. She put up the statement. And so now she's talking about, Claressa's talking about legal action, the handling in court, blase. And now this is about to turn into a whole... Look, she said she's going to ban her for defamation. Claressa Shields says she's suing... Like, is it for defamation? Because, hold up, I want to...
MVP, stop saying Claressa Shields' name. Stop saying the GOAT's name. Both of MVP and Baumgardner's statements were lies. That is defamation of character. For those who saw the video of Baumgardner threatening me, telling me I'll beat your ass right now, biatch, that is a threat. So now that I'm looking at statements,
that is a threat, and that is what happened.
And I'm seeing
then
people
she slapped
lie.
the dog shit
It's
out of her.
okay because I'm not going to handle it with the law. I'm going to handle it with the court. Y'all going to get sued for defamation of character. All of y'all up over.
That's interesting.
So I need to get y'all checkbooks ready. Y'all saying that I'm banned from just going to this one event. Still can go to the other ones. And the fact still remains. I will never fight on the undercard of a Jake Paul. I don't need MVP. I don't need Jake Paul. Baumgardner decides she want to keep mentioning me and my relationship in her mouth. Now, to her, I've never spoke about how she's a whore. How many guys she done slept with. How many boxers she done slept with.
You see, and when you're talking about suing somebody for defamation, and in the same breath, you want to accuse them in the same breath, same video of them being a whore and sleeping with X amount of guys and all that other, like that. she can now sue you for defamation. I'm going to sue you for defamation. Now I'm about to defamate your character, so you can also sue. We can sue each other for defamation, like ping pong.
I don't speak about her life. That's what the conversation was about, to tell her, keep popping it how you popping it. But keep that there out your damn mouth. Because I don't go around talking about how you're a whore. And you have a Jezebel spirit. And now she was talking about how you're a whore. Why the hell did your ex-boyfriend reach out to me? I don't know who she thought she was talking to. She not gonna fight nobody. And nobody on that roster of 30 girls who they won't pay over 10, 15K, 20K for a damn fight. None of them girls on that roster can beat me. And so now I'm going to let MVP know this. Y'all going to receive more paperwork, and y'all know I'll do it. You already need to be sued for defamation of character. You and Alycia, both of y'all.
Why you defame somebody else's character in the same
Don't
breath?
have not one girl on that roster that can beat me in a fight. Not one. I'd be mad too. That's why Jake got his jaw wired up by Anthony Joshua, bro. Because that's karma. And now look at you, Saudi, having a double back. Tried to sign me to MVP. Huh? I wish that Anthony Joshua would have wired up both sides of his mouth. Because he just need to just be quiet. He just say anything. And you guys owe me a big apology for lying and saying, oh, it was completely unprovoked. MVP does not run boxing. So let's wrap that shit up.
She's right. MVP don't run boxing, so let's wrap that shit up. But yeah, like, and then she goes deeper into this whole Alycia Baumgardner, the 304 thing, and like it just gets like she really starts defaming her character, but saying that you're gonna sue her for defamation of character. And then it's crazy because you're trying to accuse her of being a 304 and sleeping with all this men, but you said you was gonna sue 50 Cent because Claressa still. 50 Cent and Papoose was bumping heads. And I guess because 50 Cent posted a meme that Papoose ain't like, and it was about Claressa Shields, and that's his girl. And so, I guess 50 Cent tried to say that she was a 304, and now and then she started saying that she was going to sue 50 Cent for defamation of character. But now you're saying you're going to sue Alycia Baumgardner for defamation of character, and you're calling her a 304. What? So you about to sue? What you talked about suing 50 Cent for? You're now doing hypocrisy.
We really know you, Alycia. These niggas didn't really ran to you, nigga. Stop.
And the audio she's playing is an old audio from Adrian Broner, back when Adrian Broner and Alycia Baumgardner were bumping heads. This when Devin Haney and Bill Haney was getting into it with Adrian Broner, and Alycia Baumgardner was down with the Haney camp, so she felt the need to stick her nose into their business, and that's when AB got to exposing her for being a 304, allegedly. I got love for Baumgardner. I don't believe that. I love you,
We
girl.
really know you, Alycia. These niggas didn't really ran to you, nigga. Stop it, nigga. Sonny Fredrickson ran through you. Bunny ran through you.
Robert
Yes,
Eastern.
ran through you, boy. Hold on, Dominique Dawson ran through you. Hold on, Montana Love ran through you.
I don't know who got this.
The fuck wrong with you, boy? Everybody has some, nigga. Tony just like you.
So hold on. For somebody to run around and say that I'm jealous of them, I want to be them because they so cute and they this, baby, I'm untouched out here. Flat out. All them dudes plus more that was mentioned ain't never, could never. But she run around talking about some I'm jealous, I'm envious, I want to be her, I'm insecure. No, baby. Letting everybody do what they want to do with you, that's insecure.
Letting everybody do what they want to do with you is crazy allegations. And like you talking about, you trying to say that because this whole beef and this whole back and forth, like these are two boxers, and now this whole thing is going beyond boxing and is going into like petty threats and court cases and all types of clown shit. Mind you, it's turning into this whole I'm a pretty girl, you're not a pretty girl thing. with the majority is viewing Baumgardner as this pretty girl, and Baumgardner is also carrying herself as this real pretty girl, and Clarissa's just jealous. She's just jealous of me because I'm pretty, blase, blase. And now Clarissa feels the need to call her a 304 and state that she's not jealous and she's untouched. And you slept with all these guys and I haven't slept with any of these guys. And it's just like, bro, Baumgardner fine as fuck, dog. Like, niggas on her line, that's part of the game, dog. Fine as a bitch. I like Clarissa. We know she got more pics than you. Rather not Clarissa jealous or not. I'm not about to come out and say, Clarissa, you just jealous. Blase. Like, nigga, I don't give a damn if she is jealous. I don't give a damn if she not jealous. I don't really know what's going on. I feel like they didn't just settle this shit in the ring. I feel like the whole court case back and forth is corny. Y'all both fighters. Fight it out. Fight it out or dead the whole situation. We going, I'm suing you for defamation. I'm suing you for defamation. It's corny. And pulling up to events and I don't need Jake Paul, I don't need Logan Paul, and pulling up to events and talking shit and all the theatrics. It's corny. Y'all fighters, fight it out.
That's insecure. And I'm not insecure about my looks, about my size, about nothing. I'm a very beautiful chocolate dark woman and I have no problem with that. I'm strong as hell, beautiful as hell, tall as hell. Love it.
Convince?
Love it. I wish God would have made me darker. Love it. Very well accomplished, very well rooted up in God too. Just because you're rooted up in God does not mean that you're perfect. No one is perfect. But what I will say is I have a great relationship with God. But sometime you have to. Is this video done? Hold on.
Tony just wiped.
Hold on, I'm running.
Tony just wiped you.
You know what I know? Keep the hoe on the stroke. And we got money.
That's crazy.
Money too.
First of all, I'm not even a person who will argue with Adrian Broner.
Hell nah, that motherfucker will go low.
He crazy. But like I said, I respect that he can come out after she was talking shit about him and inserting herself in something that had nothing to do with her. He came out and exposed all her business.
Yeah, cause now you can use it as ammo.
Exposed all her business. So when you want to talk about me and try to talk about my relationship, just know that I've never took your low down there with you and talked about how you're a whore. And now since we're talking about how you're a whore, why the hell did your ex-boyfriend reach out to me? Listen, I knew you was a hater, but I didn't know it was that deep.
So look, and like,
We really know you, Alycia.
I'd hope that she's not like a hater, or not Baumgardner, but I hope that Clarissa is not being sour or anything, because like 50 Cent associated Maserati Bud released a 50 Cent associate Maserati Bud released a video of him at Christmas house party with Clarissa Shields, and he plans to release more vids. This comes after 50 Cent claimed Maserati Bud smashed Clarissa. 50 Cent clowns Clarissa and Pat posted the AI video. So look, they was getting into it, this whole thing. This guy Maserati Bud, blase. Clarissa Shields suing 50 Cent. Clarissa Shields sat down with Angela Yee on her Way Up podcast while chatting together about what's next for her boxing career. Clarissa got asked about her controversies with 50 Cent, who claimed she cheated on Papoose with one of his affiliates. Clarissa stated that she already sent a cease and desist to 50 Cent and plans to sue him for defamation of character, while also claiming she's never cheated on Pap, and 50 Cent only played the card because he can't beat Pap in the booth.
Has been sent paperwork for Jesus Christ. I'm trying.
All right, well, good, because I want to talk about this whole 50 Cent situation. All right, so we saw Pap did his Agent Provocateur song, right?
Stream it on all platforms.
Right, we seen that. But then we seen like one of his affiliates, one of 50 Cent's affiliates, Maserati Bud, having some things to say about you. Now, he did say that y'all didn't have an intimate relationship. But
So what we talking about then?
right, but it felt like he was acting like you guys, I don't know what happened.
Listen, I'm not here to give nobody a platform but myself. But I will say this. 50 Cent has been sent paperwork for even insinuating and saying that I slept with this guy, I was romantic with this guy, sexually involved with this guy. All that is a lie. But I just wish 50 would have gotten a booth. Like,
Right.
I thought he was a rapper.
So like this chick just said she sent 50 Cent legal paperwork, a cease and desist for even insinuating that she was intimately involved with Maserati Bud, but you go off on Alycia Baumgardner and call her a 304. So the same thing 50 Cent did to you, you do worse to Baumgardner, but you wanted to sue 50 Cent and send him a cease and desist and sue him for defamation of character? And then you also want to accuse Baumgardner and MVP for defamation of character while defaming Baumgardner's character. Bro, this bitch is a hypocrite. That shit don't make sense. Like, bro, like, what the fuck are we even talking about, bro? This bitch is a bird woman. This bitch is a fucking bird brain. Like, what the fuck is she on about? You trying to sue a nigga. You trying to sue niggas for doing what the last nigga just did to you, and you was talking about suing him for that. The hypocrisy. You can't call that girl no 304 like that, man. Bro, y'all fighters, y'all both fight. Just fight it out. Prize fighters, champions, fight it out. And I will hope that she's not jealous of Baumgardner for any kind of reason. Like, one, you got a man who claims you publicly. Y'all look like y'all in a happy relationship. Nah, I mean, you got the Serena Williams thing going for you. You cool. You don't got no reason to be jealous of Baumgardner. Baumgardner got no reason to be jealous for you. The only time y'all need to bump heads is if we talking about in the ring. And it's crazy because at one point these two was like homegirls. Like, they was like friends. They was cordial. They was decent or whatever. Like, what? They was homies or whatever. I ain't about to go into all that. If it ain't gonna show up right here, it ain't gonna show up right here. Like, yeah, like at one point, like, they was homies. But now, I don't know. They done fell out.